Now with this other hand, chop it out wide and low. Don't try to come up and do like a wrestler with see, you can chop it down. I want to catch it fairly low down here by his wrist. Lay low, see, palm down, and then roll up where it's palm up. Right knee, my right hand's the choking hand, my left knee is up, okay? My left hand grabs here, reach around here nice and tight, control it, okay? Now with this hand, chop it really wide, roll it up, and here's the choke. All right, and when I actually pry it, he's gonna tap something that I can hear, tap me. I've got to be able to feel it, because I don't, you know, if a bunch of other guys are out on there practicing, if he starts, I might choke him out. So be sure he knows to tap a couple of times to tap out. Okay, when in doubt, tap out. Okay, all right, so here we go. Hop here, wide and low. See how I've got his head's trapped in my shoulder. See that? And wrap it up here, catch it there. Now, when I do this, I just push down and slice, and I pull across. And you don't have to like wrap it around here. You want to get this stuff nice and tight, because it also kind of works against the trachea too. It's not wristband. It's a choke as well as a strangle. Okay, so here, one, there it is. And there's the choke. Tap it out. Okay, around here so you can see. You see how this position here. See how the palm is up. See that? When I catch it, I'm using the back of my hand on the back of his head, and I can slice him. That's the point of this. Okay, come on back. See how he's up there? All right, pulls, reaches around nice and tight. See, now he's trapped. Well, he's sucked in there really tight. Now, with his hand, he low, really low, and he wings it and puts it on. So when we do this, I've taken him down, or I could be in any position, and I get to the top of him. Okay, this is a great thing after I've thrown him and knocked him down. He's on elbows and knees. It's a great follow through. Okay, good follow. Now this gi here, when I do this, I'm going to grab his lapel with my right hand, okay, and I'm just going to snap it down. So I've got him here. I'm going to snap it so I kind of make the noose tighter. Okay, so I kind of nice and tight here, and I'm going to wrap it under his neck. Now this is something that some of you guys are kind of forgetting, and I want you to do it, okay? So here we go, tighten it up, and then when I'm coming around, I'm going to just literally shove it into his chest and shove it in and lift it under his neck, under his throat. I don't want to pull it across his face, because then the referee's going to stop it, it's going to nullify what I'm doing. I want to be sure I pop it here like this. Can everybody see if I pop it like this, and then I'm going to wrap it tight under the throat. So it's a pop down and then under. Okay, so here, out, under. So that's what I'm going to do. So down, under, as I come around, I'm going to get to the side here, and I've got this already started. The choke is already starting to happen. The strangle's already happening. I've got a nice hole here. I'm going to use that. Okay. When I come through here, I'll point my toe, and I'm going to drive through it. I'm going to have Derek do this on mic. And now, as this toe is pointed, and I drive this toe through the opening here, like this.
And the toe.
My left toe is pointed. My left hand is going to come under, open them up, put the back of the hand on the back of the head. So when I do this, it's toe will be pointed through as I roll, pop it like this, and I'm going to roll over my left shoulder. And Derek, do it on mic here. And that's important. That hand and foot action together is really important. Do it again, come on now. Now watch how he pops it out, he comes around. Now look at the hand and foot action together. You want to use them as kind of one unified movement there. They're hooked together somehow. So watch the foot and the hand. And simple, he finished on his buttocks, didn't he? You guys are doing great over there. But let's work on that point to toe. It's almost like a, you're doing like a kochi-gari type thing, kochi-gaki.
Like that.
Yeah, you see how you...
Sideways, not like this. If I'm rolling sideways like this, okay, he might climb right up.
That's a really good point. It's a really good point. You want to go kind of laterally to him there, to perpendicular.
Okay, point the toe, and as I step over, I'm going to weave my arm through and roll as straight that way as I can.
Now, don't be in a hurry just to get that arm somewhere. When you do that, when you filter this through, you kind of swim that hand through the back of your hand and the back of his head. You don't want to be real tight up on his shoulder. It's not like a half Nelson or quarter Nelson type thing. Do it where you're too tight. Show where you're doing it too long. Now watch it. Now when he gets tied up, see, and he lost him. I mean, he's controlling the neck okay, but what he wants to do is keep sliding through and make that a tighter strangle. So when he comes through, look at the hand, slide it through. Okay. And what you do, you open his, come up high so they can see this, Mike. Yeah. Again, we never start here. It's kind of a dumb thing for Mike to do. But watch when he does this, he's going to chop Mike's hand open and see how he swings it there and finishes. One more time, just watch how he just comes around. Opposite, swings. Always remember to finish on the buttocks because it finished strong. I have more control of my opponent. I'm not bearing his weight on my body. Plus, if the strangle doesn't work, it can switch right into Jujitsu. We just want to get those rough edges sanded down. And one of the biggest rough edges is getting that hand in and the foot together when you're rolling. That creates more torque in the roll, and it creates a nicer, nastier strangle. If they've wrestled or something, they put the back of the hand on the back of the head like you do my high school wrestling or something, that negates the strangling action. Because what I'm doing is just pinching his,
it's kind of
bodies together.
Yeah, it's like a wedge almost with the back of your hand, not necessarily a push.
We good? Let's work on that. Let's go ahead.